Hello class 6 students, welcome back to the Being Online textbook class. Today we are going to start chapter 8 of your book, which is Computer Virus. Learning Outcomes. After you have studied this lesson, you will be able to know about the symptoms of a computer virus, identify different types of viruses, use antivirus software for your system. What is a computer virus? A computer virus is a program or a piece of code that is loaded onto your computer without your knowledge. It makes the computer run against your instructions. Viruses can also replicate themselves, that is, they can multiply in numbers. All the computer viruses are man-made. A simple virus that can make a copy of it over and over again is relatively easy to produce. Even such a simple virus is dangerous because it will quickly use all the available memory and bring the system to a halt. Symptoms of a virus-infected computer. The following are some possible symptoms that indicate a computer has been infected by a virus. These problems can also be caused by non-virus problems, but they are mostly reported symptoms of a computer virus infections. Strange sounds or beeping noises may come from the computer speakers. Computer programs may take longer in boot/load than normal. New files or folders may keep appearing on the system. The hard disk drive constantly runs out of free space. Program size keeps changing. Programs act erratically. Strange graphics are displayed on the computer monitor. Did you know the first computer virus to openly make it to the public was a program called Elk Cloner? It was created by Rich Skrenta, a computer programmer who was in high school when this virus was created in 1982. How viruses enter into the computer system. An even more dangerous type of virus is one capable of transmitting itself across network and bypassing security systems. There are several ways to catch a computer virus. From a computer network are groups of computers linked together by a large computer called a server. The server and these computers constantly share information. If one file that is used by several network users becomes infected with a virus, the virus will quickly spread to other users. From pen drives or other portable storage devices. Be very careful about putting a pen drive that has been used in another computer to your computer, even if it is from a trusted source. From email. Viruses often travel via email attachments. Email messages by themselves do not carry viruses. It is the attachments that carry viruses, like .exe, .com or other types of executable file as attachment to mail can carry a virus. From the internet. Viruses can enter through various types of attached internet files such as graphics and program files that people use and are downloaded from the internet. However, just browsing the internet does not put your computer at risk. Types of computer viruses. Computer viruses are of many types, which are categorized by how they infect the computers. However, some viruses may fall in more than one category. Some of the main categories are: first, program virus. These types of viruses infect executable program files such as those with extension like .com, .exe, .sys, etc. Boot virus. These types of viruses attack and modify the boot sector by attaching them to the master boot sector records on the hard disk. So they are called as boot record infector or system virus. Multi-pirate virus. These are hybrid of both boot and program viruses. They infect the program files, and when the infected program is executed, these viruses infect the boot record. Stealth virus. A stealth virus can disguise itself by using certain tactics to prevent being detected by antivirus software. These tactics include altering its file size, concealing itself in memory, and so on. Macrovirus. A macrovirus is programmed as a macro embedded in a document. Many applications such as Microsoft Word and Excel support macro languages. Once a macrovire gets onto your computer, every document that you produce will become infected. This type of virus is relatively new. Self-modifying virus. This type of virus was designed to avoid detection by antivirus software by changing itself internally. There are two types of self-modifying viruses. Number first, polymorphic virus. A polymorphic virus infects files with modified, usually encrypted operational versions of itself, which it decrypts before executing. The virus and the decryption module are both modified on each execution, thus making it difficult to detect. Second, metamorphic virus. A metamorphic virus rewrites itself completely each time it is executed. This strategy requires the virus to include a metamorphic engine, making it large and complex but very difficult to detect. An example of a metamorphic virus is Win95.ZMIST. Worms. Worms do not require user action to spread. They move from system to system over networks on their own. A worm is a virus program that copies and multiplies itself by using a computer network and security flaws. Email virus. These viruses use email messages to spread. An email virus can automatically forward itself to thousands of people depending on whose email address it attached. Trojans. A Trojan appears to be one type of file or program but is actually a virus. A Trojan state appears to be nothing more than an interesting computer program or file such as saxophone.wav file on the computer of the user who is interested in collecting sound samples. The Trojan virus once on your computer doesn't reproduce. The Trojan virus once on your computer doesn't reproduce but instead makes your computer susceptible to malicious intruders by allowing them to access and read your files. Making this type of virus is extremely dangerous to your computer's security. Securing the system. While viruses and online threats have got more sophisticated, the methods for protecting the computer have also improved. Heuristic software is one such improvement, and not surprisingly, traditional antivirus software companies are now incorporating heuristic into their latest releases. Heuristics is making intelligence a part of the fight against the virus. The word heuristic is a Greek word for to find. When the word is applied in the world of computer science, it generally refers to a software that's safe to resolve a problem with alternative method with a goal of reducing overall processing time. Various software companies use heuristics to scan files and programs for suspicious code likely to be found in a virus and not in a legitimate program. Did you know? Once a virus is on the computer, its type or the method it used to get there is not as important as removing it and preventing further infection. Use antivirus software. Antivirus software is used to prevent, detect, and remove malware, including computer viruses, worms, and Trojan horses. Some commercial antivirus scanners use heuristic signatures to look for specific attributes and characters for detecting virus. There are many types of antivirus software available, like Kaspersky, AVG, Norton, Quick Heal, and McAfee. To prevent your computer from viruses, use the following methods. Scan your system with an antivirus software regularly. Keep backup of important information and data. Scan downloaded files. A computer virus is a program or a piece of code that is loaded onto your computer without your knowledge. A simple virus that can make a copy of it over and over again is relatively easy to produce. Multi-pirate viruses are hybrid of both boot and program viruses. They infect the program files, and when the infected program is executed, these viruses infect the boot record. A stealth virus can disguise itself by using certain tactics to prevent being detected by antivirus software. Self-modifying virus was designed to avoid detection by antivirus software by changing itself internally. There are two types of self-modifying viruses, polymorphic virus and metamorphic virus. Worms do not require user actions to spread. They move from system to system over network on their own. Email viruses use email messages to spread. A Trojan appears to be one type of file or program but is actually a virus. Moral learned. Though viruses are bad for our system, it has some good effects too. By installing viruses, we can check how much virus our PC can bear. They also ensure the proper utilization of our PC resource. In certain cases, they are useful in getting details of a criminal. Thank you class. Let's meet again in the next chapter.